Stay there. Yeah, alright, mate. So today I feel a little bit naked. We've had the heat wave in the UK, temperatures up to about 23, 24 degrees. And today I have on just my Knox Urbane Pro, which you can probably see. And I'm also trying out my new Android pods, which suit it very well, but I must say I normally have the Under Armour with an outer jacket, so I'm normally wearing my Roland Sands over the top, and wearing the Knox on its own is making me a little nervous, as it's a A-rated garment. It's not a double AAA, so basically it is urban. And what that means is a 1 second slide time. And to put that in perspective, 1. That's it. 1. Not a lot. Designed really for an off at around 30 miles an hour. Now I'm heading into work, and normally I would be taking dual carriageways, which would be 60 mile an hour roads. And today I'm going to take the back roads, so I am sticking to 50 and below because of what I'm wearing. Now I could have worn the Roland Sands over the top, but then I wouldn't be getting this awesome massive airflow that I'm currently getting, and it is absolutely lovely. So basically, we're talking about a bit of protection at the cost of comfort. And providing you're sensible about your protection, then you're going to be alright. You need to make a judgment call. So, is the Urbane Pro on its own a commuter jacket? Hell no. No chance, not in the slightest. It is not working for all weather conditions, etc. But is it good for temperatures above 20 degrees? Hell yes. And that's where it really comes into its own. I mean, the good thing about the Urbane Pro as well is obviously no jacket required. So it's an undergarment. You can wear it under anything you like. And what I'm thinking of doing with it, because the UK is so temperamental with its weather, I think what I'm going to do is buy a Kevlar hoodie. Now again, that will only be an A-rated 1 second slide time urban garment. But that coupled with the Urbane Pro, I'm hoping would give me a AA garment. I mean, I know if you tested it that way it wouldn't, but it will make me feel a lot safer, and 2 layers of protection are better than 1 for sure. So that would make me feel a lot more comfortable on these roads here without much of a sacrifice for airflow, because with the hoodie I can wrap it around me and sit on the bike, be sitting on it, and therefore I got no issues. Whereas I've got my Velamaki backpack on today. It's the smaller of the two. I think it's 15 litre. I cannot get my Roland Sands jacket in there if I've got anything else. And of course I have got other stuff. If I'm going into my work, I'm going to be taking my iPad with me, maybe in a couple of other bits and bobs. Like today, all I've got in my backpack is my iPad, and I've got a rain jacket. And the reason I got the rain jacket is because when I'm at work for an hour, 2 hours, and I've got a half an hour commute back, if it rains, which I'm not worried about today, but if the temperature drops and the wind gets a little bit icy, chilly, not that it's going to get icy, but you know what I'm on about, then this Urbane Pro letting all this air through is going to make my ride very uncomfortable. Whereas a rainproof shell, I've got the Rika yellow fluorescent over jacket. So basically I just whack that on, not for the rainproof but for the windproof, because it will block out all the wind coming through, and then I will be nice and warm again. So all these things you got to think about when you're out on your bike. If you're going out for a hour, 2 hour blast and you're not going miles away, you don't have to worry about it. But when I'm traveling half an hour in a different direction, and then well, actually you can see it here on my beeline, I hope 16.6 miles. I'm going from Northampton to Bletchley. It's half an hour to 3/4 of an hour drive, so should be able to do it in a half an hour ride. But when I'm there, I'm going to be there for an hour, 2 hours. If the weather changes during that time, I've still got that half an hour to 45-minute drive back. And if I'm in this complete open vest top, letting all the air through, and it's 22 degrees, I've played it perfectly. But if I come back and the temperature has dropped to 16 degrees, I am going to be miserable, to the point that it may even be unsafe, because I would actually always go for clothes that temperature control you over clothes that protect you more in an accident. Because at the end of the day, if you've ever ridden in the cold and got caught out in the wrong gear, or you've ridden in the heat and you're too hot, you're overheating, that is what really causes the accidents, more so than anything else. So realistically, I'd rather be in a 1940s get-up of, you know, just a little bit of protection, you know, just jeans and a jacket, than, you know, armour and, you know, AA, AAA rated stuff. So yeah, the Urbane Pro, absolutely fantastic, love it to death, but it can come, if you don't get it timed right. In the UK, the problem you always have is, what is the bloody weather going to be like? And if you're going out for half an hour blast, you can make a judgment call pretty easy. If you're doing what I'm doing, where I'm being out for a half a day, then you're going to have to be prepared. And I think teaming it up with a hoodie would be good for the hot weather. And then most of the other time, I mean, to be honest, most of the time in the UK, with it being somewhere between 12 degrees to 18 degrees, what I do is have it beneath my RSD, Roland Sands Ronin jacket, and you know, that is absolutely lovely. The Roland Sands lets in enough air through the arms, but it blocks out enough wind on the chest that it's not an issue. But there, like I say, there are times where you want to lose the Roland Sands jacket, and it's where do you put it. So that's where a hoodie combination with this, I think, will really make it the winning formula for me. So I think we'll end the video there. As always, everyone, thank you for watching, and it would really mean a lot to me if you could give a like and subscribe, as I'm trying to grow the channel. Thanks again.